10, 11, 12, pull, 13, 14, 15, 16, push. The top people can execute those
Hey there, everyone.
moves
What's
in
up?
under 1 second.
Are you serious? That's amazing.
The third thing that contributes to how long it takes to solve the cube is how long it takes you to process the information. It doesn't help you if it takes you 5 seconds to figure out what the next step is. Your goal is to try to look ahead. And
Just
see what
watching
the
this
moves
video
for the next step are
about
while you're
Rubik's
doing the
Cubes
current
and
one,
Speed
and
Cubers
reduce the
because
pause
I find
between
random shit that I like to watch every now and then.
And then there's the hardware itself. As you can see, there are lots of different types of 3x3 cubes. From the old school version, which was clunky, stiff, and hard to turn, to fancy new models that spin with ease and include tiny magnets to help the faces snap into position.
The actual hardware itself has evolved to the point now where it's like, it's really, really good. Like if you give me a cube from 5 years ago, it's probably taking off like a second off my solve time.
If you're going to be a good cuber, back in the day, you had to learn how to prepare a cube and make it good. And so what that would involve is you take the cube apart, if there are imperfections, you might sand some of those things down. You lubricate it with some silicone, let it dry, put it back together, re-sticker, adjust the tension on the screws. It was a big effort.
Yeah.
Over time, as more manufacturers entered the space, cubes just got a lot better in quality. So the kids these days, they don't know how good they have it. Like the improvement in the cube technology has caused a change in some of these ergonomics. That move that I showed you earlier, there was absolutely no way you could make a turn with this fourth ring finger.
Right.
The way that people turn the cube and the hand movements that people use evolved as a result of cubes getting better.
Got it. Counterclockwise. So Mao taught me a method for solving the cube that he shows to beginners. Following his instructions, it took me 45 minutes to solve the cube for my very first time. What?
I think if you spent the next 2 weeks on this, you'd probably get your time down to about...
Solve the cube for my very first time. What?
I think if you spent the next 2 weeks on this, you'd probably get your time down to about 90 seconds.
90 seconds. Okay. I'm going to try to get to a point where I can solve the cube consistently using the method Tyson has given me today in under 90 seconds. And we'll see if that actually happens.
So I took my new cube and got to practicing. In the first few days, I went from needing around 20 minutes to solve the cube to just under 3. Not bad for a newbie, but that's still an eternity for someone like Tiffany Chien, a local speed cuber who averages just under 10 seconds per solve. She's so good, she can solve a cube blindfolded and one-handed.
You just solved a Rubik's Cube with one hand more than 3 times faster than I can solve it with 2. When you pick up a cube, you don't look the way I look when I pick up a cube, which is like, it's manic. You are actually not going full tilt.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah.
My hands can definitely move faster than like my brain can during the solve. So it's limited not by how fast my hands can move, than like what my brain can see, what my eyes can see.
So are you exercising that kind of restraint throughout the entirety of the solve?
So my strategy in competition is definitely to like solve it as smoothly as possible, like with no pauses, because I find that if I try to turn quickly when I'm nervous, I'll turn very poorly.
I had her critique my solving method.
This is so intimidating. I'm gonna mess up real bad. Okay. Ready? Okay. Oh no.
That's the last step.
Damn, that was a slow one. 1 minute, 41 seconds. I'm ashamed. Okay, so do you have any tips based on that?
For starters, she said I should try opening with a more efficient move.
The second tip is more general for the entire solve. I noticed that you spend a lot of time like turning the whole cube around, or like using your whole hand to turn the cube around. So like while you're doing the second layer, you see the piece over here, so you go like this or something. But you can see pieces that are like on the other side of the cube. So you shouldn't need to do so many rotations of the whole cube.
So given what we've learned about speed cubing, what is the lower limit? How fast can we go?
That's interesting, yeah, because like red is guaranteed to have an orange, I guess, on the other side.
And for that,
On some cubes, right, depending where the color's oriented. So you don't really need to see.
43 billion positions, which is 43 quintillion, right? So it's really a big number.
Rokicki has been fascinated with the cube ever since he was a kid.
And around the turn of the millennium, he started puzzling over one of the great unanswered questions of the cube. Now, this is a little confusing at first, but stick with me. Of those 43 quintillion configurations, there are some of them, like this,
The next Lotto Max jackpot is $65 million, plus an estimated 8 max millions.
Uh-huh. You gonna stop that?
that are very easy to solve. If I handed you the cube in this state, you would know that it takes just one move to resolve it. But most of the scrambles on the cube are a lot more complicated than that. So the question Rikiki wanted to answer was this. What is the maximum number of moves that would ever be required to solve the cube, no matter how scrambled it is? Mathematicians call that figure God's number, and it went unknown for more than 30 years until Rikiki and his colleagues figured it out.
We used a really fast program with all sorts of clever tricks that let us solve about 1 billion positions a second. Wow. And then we used 1 billion seconds of computer time. Now, 1 billion seconds of computer time sounds like a long time, and really it is. Except for if you've got thousands of computers, it's a lot less.
So what is God's number when it comes to the Rubik's Cube? 20. No matter how complicated this scramble gets, you are never more than 20 moves away from being completely solved. And it's usually less than that.
Almost all positions require fewer than 20 moves. 18 is the most common. So your typical scramble you're going to get from your timer is going to take 18 moves to solve optimally.
Now, you'll remember that the fastest speed cubers on Earth average about 10 turns of the cube per second. If you divide God's number, which remember is never more than 20, by 10 turns per second, and you get solve times of under 2 seconds. And look, here's proof that it is physically possible to solve one in that time. In fact, this robot can solve it in under 1 second. So from a purely mathematical standpoint, a sub 2 second solve by a human should be possible. There's just two problems with that line of thinking. First of all, just because a computer can quickly identify the fewest number of moves to solve a cube doesn't mean a human can match it.
There's nobody out there that can look at this cube and say, I'm 18 moves from solved, and this one takes me to 17. That's just not something which humans can do.
And second, even if a human could look at a cube and quickly identify the fewest number of moves required to solve it, there's no telling whether performing that sequence of moves would be any faster than their usual technique. That's because there can be a trade-off between the number of moves it takes to solve a cube and the speed at which you can execute those moves.
Ultimately, solving a cube requires executing physical moves, and the faster that you can execute those moves, the less time it takes to solve the cube.
But it's not as simple as minimizing the number of moves.
It is not. Ergonomics and other things come into play. So one example is, this state, which
Just watching a stream right
notice
our
that
video
there
right
are
now.
three stickers here
So-
that are not solved.
You guys even seeing this? You
We
guys are
call
seeing this. Okay, that's
case the
nice.
U permutation. And originally when people were solving this, there was a 9-move sequence that looked like this, and this is how people solved the cube. But then over time, I want to say around 2004, 2005, an 11-move sequence became more popular because it was just faster to execute. You want to minimize the number of moves, but you also want to be able to make those moves quickly.
So what do speed cubers think the limits actually are?
People have asked me to speculate what the world record will eventually reach, and every time I've speculated, I've been wrong. So I'll take another shot at it again. I think low 5s,
Excuse me.
probably at least from an average. Maybe 5 flat.
As for the limits of a single solve,
In the next 5 years, I would expect probably something under 3 seconds, given just enough chances. My best ever single solve at home in practice is like 3:01. But then there's a couple of people who've done like under 3 at home. Again, just pretty much depends on luck. Like probably I could do a 2.5, but it's just when will it happen?
faster times will come down to a combination of luck, improvements in hardware, the development of more efficient methods, and smoother execution. As for me, for 2 weeks I brought a Rubik's Cube with me everywhere I went and practiced at least 20 minutes a day. I got my single solve time down to 59 seconds, and my best 5-solution average down to 1 minute, 8 seconds. So I actually made a ton of progress, and you probably could too. And while I'm never going to compete with any of the world's fastest speed solvers, that's totally fine. Because what they're doing is already almost impossible.
Jesus Christ. Okay, cool. Well, that's the end of that. Let's, I'm just checking the stream to see if it's stable. Because earlier when it was first starting, it was like very all over the place. So it looks like it's getting stable. So we're going to open up a game here. that I installed yesterday, if you guys remember. Where is it? Hearthstone. We're gonna see if I can do anything fun in Hearthstone. So just gonna this looks horrible, and I should probably do something for you guys. I can make sure you guys can see it too. So if I turn, yeah, why not? I don't care. Full screen application. Yeah, that's right. No, I should check it. Nope. It's not full screen. Well, I mean, certainly not full screen. Oh no, actually it's considered full screen. That's good. It's also a still image. There we go. I was gonna say, it's like, why is this taking so long to load?
Oh, come in. Our little tavern is like an oasis in the desert.
Wild. These cards have been moved to wild. I don't know what that meant. Okay, so I think this is a little loud, so I'm going to turn it down. Okay, so that way I'm not like completely drowned out by the game. Guys have to do innkeeper challenges, I guess. Okay, fine. Let's see what happens. I don't know. I haven't played this game.
Jaina versus Illyria.
Tremble before the might of the elves.
You asked for it.
I'm good at 2. Got another 3. Okay. We'll throw
Ready for
that
action.
first. That. Oh, good. He's not done yet. Okay. It's so loud. I guess that's just for me, not for you guys, huh? I want to save my Wolf Rider for now. Okay. See what happens. Nothing yet. Okay. I probably could have polymorphed and then fireballed, and then would have got way more for that. Ooh, okay, there goes my taunt. That's not good. No. Okay. What's it gonna do? Is it gonna trap him? Ooh. Okay, so he got +3 attack. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's draw 2 cards. Just open. So we got next turn, deal 3 damage to character and freeze it. Any character damaged by this minion. That's actually good. I like the water elemental, so a 4/3/6. I think that's pretty good if you ask me, right? Can I hit those guys with my fireball? Stops him from being able to use his hero power. If I'm correct, that's what the freeze does. Damn, that was a smart play on my part. So, I'm like, I wanted to see. I was like, I'm curious, can I actually damage my own minion and give it more attack? And sure enough, you absolutely can. So we've beaten that one. Doesn't really say anything though, which is kind of annoying. Okay. What's this next one here? Morgul the Oracle. Morgul.
You asked for it.
No, I'll hold on to that just in case if I probably won't get another one cost. Oh, I did. Summon 2 minions with taunt. Interesting. Am I going first? Yeah, I'm going first. So, do I want to get people on the board? I think so. I think you might have like some sort of charge creature. Oh, that's right. This guy has totems. Want to freeze him that way he can't use his totemic call or anything. So. See if I hit this guy. Not what I wanted. Get rid of his divine shield. This guy has to go like now. So let's see if I can do anything this turn. So I can draw 2 cards. Or I can play an elemental.
Done.
I got really unlucky there in terms of actual fighting minions, so we're gonna lose someone. Yeah. Ooh. He's gonna attack me twice. Oh. Okay. Well, good. Fire bolts. Deal 10 damage. Interesting.
Job done.
Plus 3 attack.
I am the blade of the goddess.
Can I only hold 7 cards? So did I waste that a bit? Yeah, I know what I want to do.
I don't have enough mana.
Oh, that's 4. I don't know why I thought that was 1. Okay, let's do this. Which one's gonna eliminate it? Anyone? No one. He's probably going to attack me twice next turn. Or he's going to attack me once and then my minion once, which is fine, I guess. I trade? Yeah, I can trade. Let's just get a mini note on the board. So, won't do anything about a weapon that he has, because he doesn't have one. Oh, now I can. Okay, so let's take care of this here. So now we have to find a way to get rid of these guys. So we finally got a taunt minion. Get that. Get this guy. So I want to take this guy out and the turn. He's probably going to attack my taunt minion here. Yeah, take 1 damage. That's fine. Take that. +1 attack. Ooh, that's not good. No, he can hit me for quite hard. Okay, now he's frozen.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Unless... What is this one? That's annoying. What do we got now? 11 more cards in my deck. That's not good. So let's take care of the cavalry. Deal 5 damage only. He has no cards though, so that's good. I have less. 6 is taunt. Okay. So what can I do here, if anything? Okay. I want that thing to be down. Someone? That heals himself, huh? How much damage on the board? He has 3. Okay. Now 6.
The light protects me.
Very close to having lethal. Super close to having lethal. Can I get a board clear or something good?
Are you ready for this?
Job's done.
Nope. Didn't do what I wanted it to. I'm so dead. God damn it. I got really unlucky there at the beginning. And then he just got a bunch of taunts up. So those goddamn totems are so difficult to deal with. Especially the fact that that healing one is a 2 is just so stupid. So I never had a chance to actually get anything on the board.
Jane
Sadly.
versus Morgul.
So I gotta play smarter. Those 0/0s were
You
pointless.
asked for it.
Are you fucking kidding me? I literally got shafted. I can't play anything until turn 2. And he already has a fucking... Why is that so... Like... Ugh.
The light protects me.
Job's done.
polymorph.
Job's done.
Don't know what I can do about it though, because I don't have anything I can play. This fucking deck has honest garbage. Literally garbage. Like nothing with taunt so I can actually keep things protected. Which sucks because now it's just gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4.
I am the blade.
Like everything's just gonna get destroyed now. He's back to full health and I'm at nothing. And they just all ignore my minion there. This guy here. Okay. This. Okay. So he has that. Are you kidding me? God. I think I lost this round as well, didn't I? Haven't I? Well, at least I got out a bunch of minions, huh? And that silence for the rest of the game, isn't it? I don't have any taunt either. I don't have any taunt. That's really bad for me. Taunt is really good. Play this. I'll play this. Why I mean, this guy's useless because he doesn't have this bonus.
Pass me that arc-light spanner.
Sucks that you can use that like immediately.
Pass me that arc-light spanner.
Okay. That was stupid.
Give me a minute.
For Najata. For Najata.
Aw, I don't get the battle cry though? That sucks. Because I don't get the battle cry.
Hey, give me a minute.
Shall I strike?
Job's done.
Since I don't have anything that heals, that'd be way better. I'll be
The
honest.
light protects me.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. We're going 2. That's one less. Let's do this. Then we can play this guy for free. Oh, ooh, interesting. Those polymorph. So if I do this, that saves him. You. This might be a winning game here. Do I have lethal next turn or something? I have 11. 11, 3, 9. I might have lethal. He doesn't get a taunt. So I'm thinking if I do this, I purposely damage my own. Then I hit him for that. Lethal. Like that. Boom. Okay. That's the next AI done. Oh, there's check marks. I didn't see the check marks before, so. Oh, man. You're smoking guns. Think I can handle it? I wouldn't have it any other way.
You asked for it.
That acidic swamp ooze might be useful. Arcane intellect, huh? Again, no actual playable minions, but that's fine. So just end the turn. We got a taunt minion. You know what? Let's get him out right off the bat. Here, we'll see what he does.
It's time for a little blood.
Be able to do something next turn, so I'll eliminate him. Start. Hit him for 1 armor up, so he can gain up to 2 armor.
You shall not pass.
Yes. Taunt. Well, that's pretty good. But before I do anything else, I'll get a couple more things I can play. Just a free hit. Now he has something that can actually hurt things. Oh, thanks. Oh, interesting. What the stuff is. Let's see, what do I got? Deal 3, destroys a weapon, doesn't have one. I can taunt this guy. And then I could.
A minion with taunt is in the way.
Oh, yeah. Whoops, forgot about that one.
Let the pain speak to me.
What does this do? Whenever this minion takes damage, draw a card. So in other words, I want to one-shot him. I don't think he's gonna have any weapons, I'll be honest. So the next turn, I want to play my spell damage dude. I'll deal 5, which is getting really close to death. You know, let's play this. And I can deal. Do I have anything that deals exactly 4? Well, let's finish him off then. Like that. Oh, he's been armoring up. Well, I wasn't paying attention. That's not good. Armor doesn't go away after turns in this one. Death rattle? Oh my god. 1. Is this a 2? It's a 2. Wow. So my minion's dead though, sadly, because that one guy died. So. Clears the board. Fine by me. He's currently doing better.
Time for a lot of blood. What you want?
Battle detected.
I feel icky.
Get some bad boys on the table.
Job's done.
And we'll see which ones he goes for and kills first. So. Okay. So he attacked every single one except for the bad one that you don't want to be hitting. So that's smart. Interesting. That's a perfect turnaround. But I want to do this. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get rid of that stronger dude. This will deal 1 to me. That'll make me even more powerful. We'll see how he responds next turn.
It's time for a little blood.
Now he's stuck down to 1 card. So, which is good for me. I'm going to place this taunt down. Now I got that. So now my spell damage is increased by at least 1. Not working on that though. Oh, hit him with a nice good 8. Now if I had something that could heal my opponents, that's good. So I get more spell.
Don't blink.
That guy's dead next turn, so you'll end him to all enemy minions. Why, thank you. Here's what I'll do. I'll hit this guy. And then I'll hit this guy. And then I win. I don't know how I feel about this deck, but okay. 2 packs are look at that. I don't know how I feel about even make my own decks anyways. What was that? Is that like to return or something? The cards you can use in standard change each year. Standard only basic, classic in the last 2 years of cards can be used. All cards can be used. Interesting. Knight of the Frozen Throne in Kobolds and Catacombs. Cool. That's interesting.
Here, I made you a deck if you want to try it out.
Because what that for solo adventures?
Fire, madness, murlocs. Rafam has unleashed the plagues of Uldum, and only
Join me. Come! Got what?
Heroes, who among you is brave enough to venture into the Witchwood?
Can I even play this Tombs of Terror? I'm curious. I'd actually be interested in trying out the solo adventures.
I've collated eyewitness reports to triangulate the origin of the plagues. We'll tackle each one at its source.
This city was missing for generations. Imagine the loot.
Investigate the lost city of Torvia to put a stop to the plague of Murlocs. What? Okay.
A plague of
Investigate the lost city of
Murlocs
Torvia to
pouring
put a
forth
stop.
from this.
Let's head out to the desert then.
Well, let's
We
go.
won't train for this.
Try chapter
the
1.
4 of us are more powerful and flexible than ever before.
Hand me my hat, Finley. I'm going in.
Okay.
Sir Finley, hand me my whip.
My signature
This is
treasure.
my chance to stock up on treasures.
Can't even use that stuff then. Right now I can only use this one, huh? Sure. Well, that's what I have to choose.
Practice, I'll be able to surprise
1
them with
damage
some
combo,
sweet
2
new
instead.
moves.
Interesting.
Time to choose my starting equipment. I'll scavenge more gear in the desert.
Novice Spellslinger then. That's all I really got. Wow, okay, that's interesting. So let's do this then.
Bad guys. We'll have to fight our way through.
Lose evil, dreaded evil. Okay.
curses.
I'll let you guys in on a secret.
Very.
And that's the shooter. I'm pretty bad at PvP, so.
Evil, eh? I hate these guys.
She seems like she's much better later on. So when I have like 8 men, I play her. If I have like some sort of taunt or something.
Job's done.
Okay then. I have 8 cards. One of these a 0? That was a 0, huh?
That one needs a turn to get ready.
Okay. What are these razor petals? Ooh, 1 damage each. Interesting. I'm gonna try and take care of that guy. Not good. Okay. Here go him. Get rid of the life stealing, motherfucker.
Think of this like a magical mage hat of power.
Your hero is immune while attacking.
Job's done.
Give your minions taunt. So now I can deal 2 damage.
Getting a little light on cards here.
Taste the mana. I want to cast a spell.
What a way to kill something. To just let it draw to death. Wow. That wasn't even much I felt like I could do there.
And so is this sweet, sweet loot. Ooh, what should I take?
I like the idea of that.
I've been learning a few new tricks. Magic tricks.
Spell damage. Put his hand. Discover spell reduces cost by 2. Has a 6/6. Go for spell damage, I guess, huh?
Is it just me, or are these guys
First of her
getting
name,
tougher the farther we
Irmavar, is
go?
revered as the Walker of Flame. Okay. It's supposed to be Kit Kat, huh?
Reno versus Irmavar.
A fire mage, eh? Well, maybe I could show you some moves.
Come closer to the fire, explorer.
Interesting. That's pretty good. So that actually works pretty well with Mana Adder.
Shaping this little one.
We are everywhere.
What do I get with this here? This guy can probably trade into this or into me. Or not.
The flames like you.
The sands of a sculpting.
Okay.
I need mana.
Job's done.
Oh yeah, because I played it once and then I okay, no.
It's getting hot in here.
Okay. So take care of this one. Take care of this one. Place that down. Give him that.
Job's done.
You cannot escape us.
Oh man, that hurts. Fuck, I might lose this one already.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Okay. I might die. I think I'm dead here. Because the spell. Yeah, and that's gonna be Fire Shaper, so let's see. Is it me? It hits me. Okay, can I restart? I can. I can quit. That was really bad.
Did you really think you could interfere without getting burned?
Run! Run! Drop everything and run for
Yeah,
it!
great. Can you please stop with this fucking commentary? It's annoying. I just want to play. Let's go again.
Hand me my...
Thank God he doesn't do all the talking again. Yep. Okay. Let's give this another go.
Reno versus Lieutenant Herring.
Evil, eh? hate these guys.
It's not really too useful, but every fucking time. It's like no one knows the benefits of a low-cost card, you know? Great.
Job's done.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Spirit class, why not? You know what? I'll put it on there for now. I want to see how well that does for anything. Great. Has everything back up again. Oh, so ridiculous.
Wanted, dead or alive.
Cast a spell. I want to cast a spell.
Okay.
Job's done.
Science overwhelming.
That's a spell. Interesting. Or at least I was getting +2 damage
Care what
from that.
Luke says. I am totally taking this giant ring.
Here we go.
Reno
This is what we need.
versus Armavar.
A fire mage, eh? Well, maybe I could show you some moves.
Come closer to the fire, explorer.
Actually pretty good because now he has taunt and +1. So +1 health. Okay, that's how it works. Is that it? Yeah. Not 1 damage,
What a rush!
I've got more left in me. We are everywhere.
That seems so stupid. If I do this, when I cast this, then I cast this, but he's not dead, so if I do that, then I kill myself. Fuck me, that sucks.
This city is ours.
I like this one's style.
You cannot escape us.
See what we got. Definitely not worth it.
Job's done.
Thank you.
The sands of her sculpting!
Okay. Give me something good.
I need a target. I need a target.
Something I can kill. Okay. See what happens. That's lucky. Hit him again. Nice. Fill up my board. Thank you. Damn.
And I know a lot.
Job's done.
Does he kill me? Find out. Nope, then, well, he's dead. Get out of here. I will say, going first every time kind of sucks. Let's go. Let's hover to boss the hero power. Give a minion. Just enemy hero. Okay. So in other words, every time I kill this guy, he's gonna deal. Every time I kill one of his dudes, he's gonna hurt me. So my goal then is to kill him as quickly as possible. Well, I want some minions. That's for sure. And I didn't actually pick up any minions. I'm stupid.
I have a way with curses. Wanna see?
Evil, eh? I hate these guys.
What I really want to do is get some minions on the board.
I feel icky. This one's already infected. Blech.
Job's done.
Interesting.
Get out there and infect the world.
Now he deals. Oh no, because he didn't die.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Well, let's see what he does now. Oh, was that per turn? Upgrades each turn. Okay, so he gets better each turn.
Taste the mana. Double time and double play. What a
I need a target. I need a target. I need a target.
Wait, what does rush do? Minions immediately. Okay. Yeah, let's do that then.
If I could, I would.
Attack.
Get it out! Get it out! Get it out! Get it out!
Someday I'll be just like you. No breaks.
Spells are fun. So fun.
What a
Get these off of me! I hope you do catch the curse from this one.
me.
Job's done.
No, Scarab. Does it cost 0? I should play that one first, huh?
I gotta catch my breath. I gotta catch my breath.
Deals excess damage on your turn for a bonus. Okay, next one I can kill him.
It's your lucky day.
What is this? Sacrifice a minion?
You might be feeling
Oh.
a bit sick.
Interesting. Get wrecked. Just like that, boys. Yeah, 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 yeah. Your first spell each turn costs 0. I have quite a... Do I have a lot of spells? I feel like I do kind of have a few spells. Let's take the spell lovers.
Aha! A little inn. I can recruit some help here.
Bum ba da 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 da. What do we got here? Add or remove minions and more.
Whew. It is good to see a friendly face.
I don't mind this whole traveling merchant thing. You know, it's kind of quaint.
You can choose an enemy minion, study break. You can discover a spell, or I can discover a weapon from any class, add it to my adventure deck. Interesting. Does he have anything cool? Pyros, Lotus Agents.
Lots to
Another
learn from
spell.
that story.
I don't feel like
Thanks for
moving
your
one yet.
patronage. It means a lot.
Uh-huh. Violence begets violence. Tarkus begets a whole lot. Okay. Our heroes must stop Rapham's plan as soon as they figure out what it is. You're whisking obelisks and deciphering glyphs. Currently 940, huh?
Versus Tarkus.
Tarkus.
We're gonna be rich and save the world.
This one I want later.
Beneficent, go down a dark
I'll take the
path,
Razor Petal Volley.
but
Why not?
so do you.
Thanks.
You want to cast a spell? I want to cast a spell.
Oh, well, that's good. So if I can get out my Cosmic Anomaly, that'd be even better. spells. So
Spells are fun. So fun.
Job's done.
combo. Oh, bonus if you already played a card this turn. Okay, so if I play a card and then use the mage power, then I deal 2. Oh, I thought it was like I had to play it twice in a row or something, or twice turn to turn. But no, not that at all. Got it.
Someday I'll be just like you.
So fun.
Okay. I want to get this guy out next turn.
This city is ours.
And then, if I can do that, things will be very good for me. I want to do this first. Okay. Or we can deal 3 damage. So
Spells are fun. So fun. Spells are
we'll
fun.
do that.
So fun.
We'll do that. He gets back in the game.
Your presence offends me.
Load again.
Job's done.